Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha b'chol she'arecha. The opening words of this week's Torah portion, Devarim, chapter 16, verse 18. You shall set up judges and law enforcement officials for yourself in all your cities that the Lord your God is giving you for your tribes, and they shall judge the people with righteous judgment. This is a mitzvah to establish rule of law and civil decorum through moral, ethical judges enforced by court-martials and policemen. The noted 17th century Talmudist and halachic master Rabbi Shabtai ben Meir HaKohen, commonly known by the abbreviated name of his commentary, the Shach, explains this verse to mean much more than just judges and law enforcement officers in our cities. The word in the verse that the Torah uses for cities is she'arecha, which literally means your gateways. If we follow this literal translation, then the verse is telling us that you, in the singular, are to put judges and policemen at all your gateways. Explains the Shach, this refers to the 7 gateways through which stimuli enter and exit our consciousness: 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, and our mouth. We are to guard these gates so that we not be invaded by pernicious entities that could be detrimental to our spiritual health and integrity. While all these gateways are so integral to maintaining a conscious, healthy connection with the divine, perhaps it is the mouth that needs a double layer of enforcement. Kol hashvin chavivin, all 7s are special. God chose the 7th day of the week, the 7th month of the year, the 7th year to be the Shemitah, the sabbatical year. The 7th gateway is the mouth. It is the only gateway that not only takes in, but also lets out. We cannot gaze upon inappropriate imagery or listen to inappropriate words or music or sniff inappropriate aromas or say inappropriate things and expect not to be spiritually harmed. Each one of these, in their own way, is a gut shot to the soul. But with our mouth, we can harm multiple souls at once. With my gossip or hurtful words, I harm many more than just me. And likewise in the reverse, with my good and kind words, I elevate not only me, but all those around me. So what are the personal judges and law enforcement officers that the Torah speaks of? Our spiritual judges comprise both our study of Torah, which teaches us which influences are beneficial and therefore permitted, and which are detrimental and therefore forbidden, and our behavior in accordance with the Torah's teachings. Ideally, if we study hard and ask the appropriate questions, we will know what to do and behave accordingly. Spiritual sheriffs are only required when our civil inclinations interfere with the orderly functioning of our spiritual judiciary, in which case we have to mobilize ourselves to oppose their evil machinations. We do this by carefully considering how harmful it is to ignore the Torah's injunctions and by deprecating and scorning the advocates of rebellion, both within us and without. In this context, we can understand why in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 26, regarding the Messianic future, God only promises to restore your judges as in former times, but not the law enforcement officers. For in the Messianic future, evil will not hold sway over us, so there will be no need for extreme measures to ensure that we follow God's will. This concept is applicable to all Jews of all ages. It's especially significant now, during the time of year that this portion is read, the month of Elul. As we prepare for the high holidays, we take stock of our behavior, find areas that require correction, and focus on doing better in the future. We're all born good, and we are a part of Hashem. At our core, we never want to sin and separate even for a single moment from Hashem. We may not consciously behave this way, but that doesn't change the reality. Now, at this time of year, it is the appropriate time to reflect on this idea that it is only due to God's love for us that He gave us all the mitzvahs. We all have an eternal bond with God. It is now up to us to strengthen and reveal this bond. The smart people are the ones who plan ahead, the ones to take preventive measures, not the ones who only react when disaster strikes. Let's not wait for any gut shots to the soul. With proper personal judges and law enforcement officers, we will protect ourselves and those around us from any type of spiritual or physical harm. With kinder speech leading to kinder action and behavior, the world will become a kinder place overall in preparation for the coming of Mashiach. I wish you to be written and signed for a happy and healthy, sweet new year. May we merit the coming of Mashiach without delay. Good Shabbos.